What up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you, queens. I know it's been a minute. I have not been here in a long time, but I am here to stay. I am diving into YouTube. I'm stating that into existence today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be posting YouTube videos every freaking Wednesday at 1 p.m. and vlogs every other week. So make sure that you like and subscribe so you never miss a video, okay? Today, we are gonna be talking about my influencer digital creator journey. It's been a little over a year. I think we're at a year and a month, and so much has freaking happened. I get asked all the time, how did I get into this space? What did it take? How did I start? And I'm gonna answer all of those questions for you guys today. Taking you guys from the beginning where it all started, all the way through now. On top of that, a lot of you guys have been asking me for mentorship opportunities. We got something coming to you guys, letting you guys know I'm gonna start doing group mentorship classes. So stay through the end of the video. Towards the end, I'll give you guys a little bit more information, and check down at the link in my bio for more information there as well. Enough talking. I know you guys want to hear the tea, so let's get into the good stuff. You want to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out. All right, y'all, so first comes first, I have to take it back to when I was literally a baby, a child, okay? Part of the reason why I am where I am today was because of my upbringing. I was the kid at the family function. I was like, I got a routine, I got a skit, I got to act, and I was always performing in front of people. Performances at school, talent shows, you name it, I was always involved. As I went into high school, I was definitely the kid that wanted to be on Disney Channel. Having my mom take me to all kinds of auditions, I never really got a yes growing up. I never really got validation that I was good enough in acting or in the theater space, and it kind of chipped away my ego a little bit. Going into college, I was looking at performing art schools. Then I stumbled across a news broadcasting major at San Francisco State University. At the time, news broadcasting was a great way for me to perform and be in front of the camera. It was a safe route for me. Applied to San Francisco State University, got in as a news broadcasting major, and was like very excited. Once I kind of went through college and started taking these news broadcasting classes, I realized that the news industry was very scripted. It requires you to talk in a certain way that people can't tell where you're from, they don't know your identity, and I all of a sudden was having like this major identity crisis of, how can I show up to this job every day if I can't be myself? So I found that out very quickly through my internship opportunities with KCR3 News, that I don't think news is for me. And I just really didn't know what I was gonna do with my life coming out of college, which I know y'all can relate to that. Applying to jobs out of school was super, super frustrating because I wasn't finding anything that was really a good fit for me personally. It's so funny because people say this all the time. It's all about who you know. I had a friend reach out to me and say, hey, Snapchat is hiring in San Francisco. Would you be interested? I'm like, Snapchat? Yes, first job out of college, dream job. Like at the time, Snapchat was real popping. So I was like, ooh, let me get that job real quick and see what can come out of that. Got the job, was super excited, started my first day. The Snapchat office was awesome. I was on a creative team, got to like put stories together. It was just really fun. It was a lot of project-based work. What I ran into is that, look, girl, there's nowhere to move up in this company. There's no opportunity to make more money. You're living in San Francisco, which is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Are you capable of actually having this job and finding happiness? I found myself a year into the job being like, what do I do next? I'm always looking to level myself up. I was like, how can your girl make money? How can your girl get that bag? How can she get that cash so she can live the lifestyle that she wants to live instead of being a broke girl up in SF trying to do broke girl things and trying to scoot along, because that was not the vibe. I was talking to my friends. I was like, okay, what do you do? Like, what do you do? How much money are you making? I was really starting to make a pulse check with my group. And I had a friend named Jill. She worked for this company called Insight Global. And I was like, dang girl, you're making a lot of money. That time I was planning to move to Chicago. Luckily, they made a spot open for me in Chicago. I moved to Chicago. I did the interview, I got the job, I started the next week. Your girl was in sales. Staffing, if any of you guys have ever been in it, it is the most brutal type of sales you will ever do. It's almost a mix of like door-to-door, cold calling, hardcore, hearing no after no after no after no just to get one yes. If I did not have a good team or the people there, I could not have stayed at that company for as long as I did. It taught me so many people skills. It taught me how to be an advocate for myself, how to make myself stand out, how to make people trust me. So much skill set came from that job, but I burned out really quick at that job. I didn't really feel like I was helping people as much as I wanted to. I wanted to sell a product that I believed in. Found another startup company in Chicago where I actually believed in the product. I finally was like, okay, maybe I could do sales long term. This is low-key cool. Like, they had beer on tap, unlimited PTO. Like, I made it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'm gonna have flexibility. Within my first 6 months, I was doing so well at the company, and I kind of felt like I found my groove. I thought I had found my dream sales job, and then the worst thing in the world that could happen to us was the damn pandemic. Goodness gracious, did this rock our worlds? Y'all, I don't know what happened to you in the pandemic. I hope you made it out okay. With a matter of time, they were sending us home to work from home. Then we didn't know what was happening. Probably 4 to 5 weeks in the pandemic, they were letting go of all sales. Okay, getting let go from a job, it really does hurt. Like many of us, I was just kind of lost. I luckily was getting severance and I was able to file for unemployment and do all of that, but at the same time, like, I didn't feel like I was really doing what was best for me. I had a couple friends and my niece tell me about TikTok essentially, and I was like, oh my gosh, TikTok. That sounds like it would be a really fun thing to like jump on. It sounds like there's funny videos. It sounds like it's Vine. I had downloaded the app, was watching videos on TikTok, honestly having a ball. I was making myself margaritas at 4:30. Like, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Nobody wants me? Fine. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I was like, you know what? Like, I think I'm gonna make a video. And I noticed a trend. I don't know what the song is, but it goes, "Oh, walk a mile in these Louboutins." And essentially, it was a whole bunch of people making Louboutins out of whatever items that they could find in their house. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna think of something, like something around the house that I can make a Louboutin out of. So I literally got these little, I think they were Jack Daniel bottles. I duct taped them to my sock as the heel. I walked out in my little sweats, pulled them up, revealed my Louboutins, posted the video, checked back like the next day, and it was at 20,000 views. I'm like screaming. I'm like, oh my God, I've never got 20,000 views on anything. Like, what is this app? Should I start making videos over here? And so then I kind of just became like addicted to trying trends on TikTok. So I would just search through TikTok for hours and find trends and make videos. I had taken about a month off, and once that month was over, I was like, you know what? For this month, I'm gonna post 3 videos Monday through Friday. It was mania, okay? I was addicted. I was like, screw it. I have all the time right now. I'm still getting paid out for my company. I have unemployment, I'm gonna be okay. Honestly, within a month, I went from probably 400 followers to 90,000 followers. Once I grew so fast, all these brands started reaching out to me, and I had Tula reaching out to me as one of the first people, and then I actually landed a partnership with NYX Cosmetics. And that's when I realized people are getting paid to make videos on TikTok. You can make money over here. I signed with NYX for a few months. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this. This is crazy. Like, I have monthly income coming in for these videos. Got some crazy news. I had multiple friends texting me about this. They're like, hey, Trump is gonna ban TikTok, girl. You're not gonna be able to make money over there. Like, you're putting in work to something that's not gonna come back to you. I'm obviously freaking out. You're not helping me, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I was having a good time over here. I thought I was making it, and now you guys are telling me that all of that's gonna be taken away. And so I was like, you know what? I think I'm done with TikTok. I think I have to go build a following on Instagram. I pretty much dropped TikTok to a certain extent. I was posting consistently rolling into August, and right around that time, they released Reels. Huge moment for anyone that was in the TikTok space. So I just started moving all my TikToks over to Instagram. We then moved to Dallas in the middle of a pandemic and didn't know anybody. So I was like, you know what? I don't have any friends here. I'm just gonna work. October, November, I think we were at 25,000 followers, growing with Reels and posting consistently. Towards the end of the year, I think we were around 30,000 followers on Instagram, and we were still around like 95,000 on TikTok. I wasn't booking a lot of campaigns. Brands didn't want to work on the Reels platform, so I wasn't really bringing in any revenue, and I was spending. I was talking to my friends being like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can push through this time. Like, maybe it's not for me. It's not not bringing in the revenue that I need right now. I just have bills to pay. I have a wedding I'm planning. I felt very, very suffocated. I just didn't know what was gonna happen. The end of the year closed. I went home to Congo, visited with family for 2 weeks, came back, and I was strapped. I was broke. I'd never felt that kind of strength since like freshman year in college. I felt like I'm doing all this work and nothing's coming from it. But I told myself, you've done this for like 6 months, less than 6 months. You need to at least give this a full year before you walk away from being a content creator. I decided that I was gonna get back onto TikTok. I knew that Trump was out of office, thankfully. So he was not gonna be able to shut down my bag no more. And I was like, I'm gonna get back to TikTok and doing what I love to do over there because that platform is #1 for me. I started going hard again with the trends on TikTok. But I also started to realize as I looked at other TikTok creators that were in the space, the ones that were very successful is, yeah, they did the trends, but they had their own brand. They were themselves online, and I felt like I was lacking in that. I was hiding behind trends. And so I knew that I needed to start showing up as myself. There was a whole bunch of like bikini hacks that were happening back in March. Like every girl was like, you can tie your bikini this way or this way or this way. And I'm like, every girl that's trying this is like an A cup, B cup. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But us D cups and above, we don't know if that's gonna work for us. You know what? I see so much body positivity content on TikTok. Why can't I explore more of that? I need to, right? I wanna be comfortable in my body and I wanna like be there for people that are maybe the same body type as me. I decided to start trying those TikTok bikini trends and seeing if they worked for us. So I made the video. I think I had the video in my drafts maybe, I had my video in my drafts for a little bit. Posted the video, turned off my phone essentially to all notifications. The next day I came back and the video was almost at 1 million views. Within the next couple days, it was over like, I think 2 million views. I had this swarm of followers. I had people requesting other videos, people like tagging me, can you try this? Can you try that? Oh my God, thank you for making this, blah, blah, blah. It was overwhelming. And it was a time of validation that like, being yourself is your freedom. You can do anything you want to do as long as you are confident in who you are. It was that wake up call moment for me where I was like, okay, I'm done with the trends. Like I can do them every once in a while, but I want to show up as myself. I want my brand to be me. I want people to want to work with me because of me. And so I just started making all this organic content. March, I went hard. I hit 100K on TikTok in December 2020. By the time April rolled around, I was already at 400,000. It was absurd. It was crazy. But I was making all this content and all of a sudden this like wall went up where I couldn't post on Instagram. I was like, Instagram's not gonna accept me over there. They're serious over there. I kind of let go of Instagram honestly for a wee bit. The problem is I was booking all these campaigns after that video went viral. Booking so many campaigns. I mean, I made 25,000 in Q1. Coming Q2, we went over 100K easily. Businesses, they pay you out like net 30, net 60. You don't see that money for like sometimes a month to 2 months. So I was working so hard in Q1 and not seeing anything from it. I mean, I was poor, I was broke, you guys. March and April was rough. Coming April and May, your girl got paid out. Your girl was like, it's time to make some moves for my business. Start building out a team. Where do you need help? At the end of May, we were in Sephora Squad, which is crazy. We had $125,000 in partnerships. Things are happening so fast. When I really look at to why this is happening, it's consistency, it's believing in yourself, and it's literally being yourself. There's only one of you in the entire freaking world, and the moment you can own that identity and show up as yourself, the moment people will flock to you. As we continue to like pursue YouTube, I obviously want this to be a space where I can share more with you guys about the details of this journey look like when it comes to pitching to brands, all of that stuff. So many of you asked me, how can I get into your mentorship program? I used to do them one-on-one, but as my time is becoming limited, I'm starting to think like I can't do that. So we've come up with mentorship group classes, basically where I can get 20 of you guys together. We can talk about best practices, pitching, branding yourself, best practices for posting, how to look for trends, how to use hashtags, all that stuff. I didn't know how to do this. I didn't have someone teaching me how to become successful in this industry. I literally taught myself. Yes, there's mistakes that I made at the beginning that I would love to teach you how to avoid those mistakes. Coming up here at the end of July, go to the link down here in the bio. You're gonna see everything about our mentorship class that's gonna be going on. There is going to be monthly classes, so if you don't make it into this one, it doesn't mean that you can't do this with me. Please do not hesitate to ask questions down in the comments. There will be follow-up videos in this video, so this is not the end. Thank you for all of you guys that have started with me at the beginning of this journey. Thank you for the people that came over from TikTok, now went to Instagram, and now we're here. We're just going all over the place. I hope I continue to build a space for you guys where you feel safe. I love being myself. I love being quirky. I love being fun. I love being weird. And I want you to feel safe to do the same. This is literally only the beginning. We just signed with an agency last week. Sephora Squad is just starting up, starting to build out a team. I got 2 interns, a video editor, a photographer. It's crazy. I don't even know what's happening. I'm really excited for where this journey is going to lead, and I can't wait to obviously bring you guys along with me here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see you guys next week at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, so make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys there. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace.